For 30 years, Dublin has been trying to build a metro. 30 years of plans, reports, political debates, canceled projects, and restarted proposals. And every time it fell apart. Until now, on the 13th of May, 2026, Transport Infrastructure Ireland launched procurement for the M500 contract, the single largest component of Dublin's MetroLink program, an availability-based public-private partnership worth approximately $8.6 billion in net present value, a 25-year concession, and the most structurally complex infrastructure procurement Ireland has ever attempted. The total program, 3 contracts, 1 city, 1 metro, approaches $18 billion. In the next 8 minutes, I am going to show you exactly how this procurement works, why it is structured the way it is, and the one feature of this contract that makes it fundamentally different from almost every other metro project being tendered in the world right now. Let me start with context, because Dublin's infrastructure story is important. Dublin is the fastest growing capital city in the European Union. Population 1.4 million in the city region and growing. GDP per capita among the highest in Europe. And a public transport system that, outside the Dart rail corridor, has not kept pace. The city has the Lewis tram network. It has suburban rail. It has buses, but it has never had a metro. A high-capacity, high-frequency, fully automated metro that can move the volumes a modern European capital requires. MetroLink changes that. Graphic, route map, Sword to Charlemont, 16 stations marked. The route runs 18.8 kilometers from Swords in North County Dublin through Dublin Airport into the city center and south to Charlemont. 16 stations, mostly underground through the urban core. The northern section transitions to surface and viaduct. This is Ireland's first fully automated metro. Go a Ford driverless operation. Projected capacity of up to 53 million passengers per year. Connections to Irish Rail, Dart, Dublin Bus, and both Lewis lines. The client is Transport Infrastructure Ireland, TII. The program received its enforceable railway order planning consent in 2024 after years of public examination. Enabling works are already underway at Dublin Airport. And the procurement, 3 separate contracts launched in 2026, is now live. Here is what makes Dublin MetroLink structurally fascinating for anyone in the global rail industry. TI has split the program into 3 distinct procurement packages. And that decision tells you everything about how sophisticated infrastructure procurement has become. Graphic, 3-contract structure diagram. M100, M400, M500. Contract 1, M100 enabling works. Already underway. Archaeological investigations, utility diversions, heritage works, surveying, and the construction of the Dublin Airport station box. These are the preparatory works that allow main construction to begin. Multiple smaller contracts. Contract 2, M400 main civils. 2 geographic packages. M401 covers the southern section from Charlemont to Northwood, bored tunnels, underground station excavations up to 35 meters deep at Charlemont, St. Stephen's Green, Terrace Street, O'Connell, Mater, Glasnevin, Griffith Park, Collins Avenue, Ballymun, and Northwood. Valued at up to €4.56 billion. M402 covers the northern section. The M50 Viaduct surface route, at-grade sections and stations at Dardistown, Fosterstown, Sword Central, Seaton, and Estuary, valued at up to €3.35 billion. Combined M400 ceiling, €7.9 billion. Award targets, M401 in Q3 2027, M402 in Q4 2027. Applicants may bid for both, but can only win one. Contract 3, M500 FOM. This is the game changer. Design, build, finance, operate, and maintain. A 25-year concession. Approximately $8.6 billion net present value. Launched May 13th, 2026. PQQ open now. Invitation to tender targeted for early 2028. Financial close Q4 2028. 3 bidders will be shortlisted for competitive dialogue. Let me spend a moment on the M500 structure because this is not a standard design-build contract. And understanding the difference is critical for anyone positioning for this procurement. The M500 is an availability-based PPP. The winning consortium does not get paid based on passenger numbers. They get paid based on whether the metro is available and performing. Think about what that means. If the metro is running on time to specification, the consortium receives its availability payment from the Irish state. If the metro is not running, for whatever reason, mechanical failure, infrastructure defect, systems underperformance, the payment is deducted. That structure shifts the performance risk entirely to the private sector. The consortium must design the system to be reliable. They must build it to last 25 years, and they must operate and maintain it to availability standards because their revenue depends on it. The M500 scope covers everything. G above the civil shell that M400 delivers. Rolling stock, signaling, GOA for driverless, overhead contact system, platform screen doors, tunnel and station ventilation, elevators and escalators, all station fit-out and mechanical and electrical systems across 16 stations, a depot and maintenance facility, a park and ride facility, the Metro Control Center, and then 25 years of operating the Metro. This is a generational commitment. The consortium that wins this contract will be the operator of Dublin's Metro until 2055. 2 consortia have publicly signaled their intent to bid, and their composition tells us a great deal about how the market reads this opportunity. Consortium 1, led by Alstom of France. Partners, FCC of Spain, who built metro lines in Riyadh, Madrid, and Doha. RATP Dev, the operational arm of Paris Metro Authority and one of the world's most experienced automated metro operators, and the infrastructure investors Meridiam and John Lang. This is a powerful combination of technology, operations, financing, and civil construction. Alstom supplies the trains and signaling. FCC builds. RATP Dev operates. Meridiam and John Lang hold the equity and manage the long-term investment. Every role is covered by specialists. Consortium 2, led by Plenary Group of Australia, the infrastructure investment specialist. Webuild of Italy handles civil and tunneling. Webuild built metro lines in Milan, Copenhagen, and Sydney. Rolling stock and systems. To be confirmed, but Webuild's recent. T partnerships suggest Hitachi Rail or Siemens as likely technology partners. A third consortium is expected, but has not yet publicly declared. The competitive dialogue process, which shortlists 3 bidders, was designed precisely to allow this market to form. What is interesting about the competition for MetroLink is that both declared consortia have included dedicated operations partners from day one. RATP Dev for Consortium 1, the plenary structure for Consortium 2. That tells you DBFOM procurement at this scale requires genuine operational credibility, not just construction capability. Let me talk about the technical challenge that sits beneath every number in this project. Dublin's geology is a tunneller's puzzle. The city sits on glacial till deposits, dense, stiff, mixed material left behind by the last ice age, overlying carboniferous bedrock of limestone and shales. The bedrock is heavily folded, faulted, and jointed. What that means for TBM driving is variability. You can transition from stiff clay to coarse sand to rock within a short drive. Settlement risk in the inner city, where tunnels pass beneath Georgian buildings, live utilities, and heritage structures, is significant. The M401 contract includes deep station excavations to 35 meters at St. Stephen's Green and O'Connell Street, some of the most sensitive urban locations in Ireland. The project filings specify 2 TBMs driving through glacial tills and alluvial soils, with board sections reaching 30 meters depth. The type and configuration of those machines will be a critical element. T of each M401 bidder's technical submission. For the M500 DBFOM contractor, the civil risk is owned by M400, but the system's interfaces, particularly station ventilation, waterproofing, and structural interfaces between the civil shell and the M500 fit-out, create a coordination risk that must be managed contractually. Let me give you my read on the opportunity landscape. 4 main contractors, M401 and M402, represent 2 of the largest civil contracts currently in active tender in Western Europe. Combined ceiling of 7.9 billion euros. For a civil contractor with tunneling and underground station capability, this is a Tier 1 opportunity. For systems and rolling stock OEMs, the M500 is the prize. An $8.6 billion PPP concession, 25 years of operating revenue, and Ireland's first automated metro, a reference that will open doors across Europe for a generation. For investors, the availability-based PPP model is specifically designed to attract long-term infrastructure capital. Meridiam and John Lang are already positioned. Other infrastructure funds will be evaluating their consortium options. For the supply chain, TI has explicitly committed to launching a MetroLink opportunity portal in 2026, a dedicated platform for subcontracting opportunities. This is not a closed supply chain. It is being designed to be accessible. And for consultants, the design leadership is already established. Idem and Jacobs have led the reference design since 2018. Program management and supervision roles are active. The supervisory and assurance pipeline, through to financial close and construction, will generate significant professional services demand. I promise you the one feature that makes this contract fundamentally different from almost every other metro project being tendered right now. It is the 25-year operating concession embedded inside the M500. Here is why that changes everything. In most metro procurement, including Riyadh Line 7, including Ankara YHD GAR, including the projects we have covered on this channel, the contractor builds and hands over. The operating risk stays with the public authority. In Dublin, the M500 concessionaire operates the metro until 2055. Their trains, their signaling, their staff, their performance, every decision they make in the design phase, which rolling stock platform, which CBTC architecture, which depot layout, which maintenance philosophy, will still have operational consequences in 2040, in 2050. That changes the engineering calculus completely. Lowest capital cost is not the right optimization. Lowest total life cycle cost over 25 years is. That means more robust systems, lawn. GER-specified component lives, deeper spare parts commitments, better digital twin investment. And it means the supply chain selection is not just about procurement price. It is about who will still be delivering spare parts, software updates, and technical support in 2040. 4 suppliers positioning for this contract. Your 25-year product availability commitment is as important as your day 1 specification. Here's what you do right now. 1. Go to metrolink.ie and register on the e-sourcing portal. TI's opportunity portal for subcontracting will launch in 2026. Register before it goes live. 2. Follow Transport Infrastructure Ireland on LinkedIn and their official channels for M400 PQQ updates. The qualification stage is running now. 3. If you're a system supplier or rolling stock OEM, the M500 consortia are assembling. The window to position your company in a shortlisted team is open, but it is not open indefinitely. 4. Subscribe to Rail Compass. Next Thursday, I go deep on the supply chain. Who supplies the 12 major systems in MetroLink's M500 scope, and why the 25-year operating commitment changes which suppliers win. Dublin MetroLink. 30 years in the making. The procurement is live. The opportunity is real.